Shalom, shalom. Highly welcome, my dear brothers and sisters out there. I'm glad that you just clicked to watch this message. Today, I'm going to be exposing the finger and the way that the serpent is using the daughter of Babylon. And you need to be able to understand the acts of the people who have been selling themselves as the upholders of democracy. The people who have been selling themselves as upholders of democracy, of the craziness. So they are the ones who are selling it out to the world, that they are the ones who are upholding democracy, and yet they are the same people who are breaking that same democracy into pieces. The daughter of Babylon, going into different countries, telling them what to do and what not to do. Now, how can you say that you are an upholder of democracy, and yet you would go into a country that you know that that particular country supposedly is supposed to be a sovereign nation? And this particular country is a sovereign nation in the eyes of the ordinaries, right? But you, who is the upholder of democracy, have gone into this particular place, threatening this particular country just because they do not accept your own ideology. They do not accept your own way of life. Now you are trying to enforce your way of life into the life of these people. You are out there, the daughter of Babylon. You have a lot of issues that you need to be able to deal with. All you care about is to be able to impose sanctions on a nation that is sovereign on its own, that has the right to make its own decision on what they want to be able to do or to pursue, and how they are supposed to pursue it. But no, because of your pompousness, you daughter of Babylon, because of your pompousness, you feel like you are the hammer you can be able to hit anytime. That is why you are now pushing for your agenda into these particular people, into these nations, trying to corrupt everything because of your selfish ego. You are out there trying to sell your foolishness into a nation that is sovereign on its own. You are trying to impose sanction. You are speaking about imposing sanction on a country that is on its own just because of your foolish LGBT movement. No wonder all of you are going from one place to the other in different African continents, in order to bring in your foolishness, in order to do what? To corrupt the land, so that it will be like the places where you people have already corrupted. That is not enough for you people. Now you people want to be able to move further in order to do what? In order to expose your act of abominations. You say you are upholder of democracy, yet you come into a country that say that they are not in support of LGBT. They can go to hell. But no, you feel threatened already. And now what happened? You are already threatening a country, a nation of its own. So this is where you are always swift in order to react on acts. But you were never swift in order to act in other things that has to do with the things which are being portrayed in the medias. All the wars that has been happening in Congo. Ain't nobody hearing about the things which you people, the way that you people have been helping, all the sickness that have been happening. Nobody saw the way that you people have reacted, or the wars which you people have created. Nobody have really seen the way that you people are, bringing out yourself in order to do what? To help you into curbing those things. But today you are all over, trying to push your agenda. And we know what those plans are actually, because we all know that your economy, the daughter of Babylon, you are crumbling. You ain't got no any other. Your lifespan is what you are in. That is your lifespan is on oxygen. You are crumbling. So you are literally looking for something to hold on. The economy of the world, China is taking over you. The Russia, the children of Japhet are drawing you dry. Now, the only place that you feel like you can be able to flex your muscles is in Africa. And where the entrance, the doorway through which you want to be able to enter into that particular place is to use this particular thing that you know that these people are against it fully. Now you are entering into the motherland. You are entering into the continent of Africa through this window of LGBT, so that you would go in order to take over their governments and see something that can be able to now hold back the value of your degraded dollars. And in return, you are putting the life of the people. You are putting the life, the moral, the nature of the people of that particular land in jeopardy. That is destroying it. You don't care. Just because you want to push your foolish agendas into the life of these people. You go into a land like that of Uganda. The Uganda told you very clearly that they do not want anything that has to do with LGBT in their land. Kenya told you the same. Ghana, Nigeria, there's no place that you go into the motherland in the continent of Africa. The children of Ham are going to be able to accept those particular foolishness. But you are already threatening them with sanctions because you have a hidden agenda. You are out there promoting, pushing, trying to make them and force them, because already it can be seen by the way that you're already sending envoys. Sending people into the continent of Africa in order to go for negotiation, in order to go and speak with the leaders of those particular people. Trying to make them see LGBT as a normal thing. You must be out of your mind if you are one of those African leaders succumbing to this kind of foolishness. I trust so many of them out there in regards to this, that they will never give no chance to this particular foolishness. All you do is to be able to be that hammer, right? The daughter of Babylon. You want to be that hammer because already you see that your economy is crumbling. And now you want to impose LGBT. You want to impose gayism. A man going after its own fellow man. Are you people out of your mind? What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with American society today? Why can't you people face the Chinese people? If you want to face it, go and face what is going on in Taiwan. This is where you have problems. You have problems is going on within the world of Ukraine and Russia. America, this is where you people have mouth. This is your people you can be able to face. Why are you leaving those things, and now what you're about to talk about in the continent of Africa is to be able to be talking about LGBT? Don't you people have something else? We know your agendas. We know that you people are on a support, a life support. And this is why you're bringing this particular thing now into the Africa, because you want to dethrone the governments of Africa through this now, because you're going to be selling you to your people, to the Western world, that support us so that we can be able to take away this government that does not support LGBT. And then you are going to put in the one that supports the LGBT, and through that now you want to run the whole economy of those particular people. We can see your proxy ways of doing things. Right from time, we know that you people were never a defender of nothing democracy. You people have been working covertly in order to destroy so many nations and cause war in different places just for your own selfish interest. But in this regard, you have gone beyond the boundary line by trying to be able to force your way of life into the life of the people of motherland. Why didn't you impose that kind of lifestyle? For example, in the Western world, when they have the law, for example, that is banning whatsoever that the Africans allows. How many times have you seen any African nation terrorizing Germany for not accepting polygamy? Whether that is for not accepting polygamy, how many times have you seen any African country terrorizing Germany or terrorizing you, but you made it illegal in your countries? So who spoke to you people? Who even put mouth in your own case? Who came into your own domain and told you that those things that you're doing is not right? Who made you? Did any African leader come to enforce their way of life of having polygamy into your life? Nobody did it. They let you people be on your own to do what you people are doing. Today, it is a crime for you as an individual, for example, to have, to be polygamy in these countries, in Daughter of Babylon, for example, and in Germany. Nobody came in order to do what, to enforce you people and say that you must. Because that is what sovereignty is. You act based on what you think is right. But how come, out of your own hypocrisy, you did not impose nothing on Germans yourself, but just because these people have said that they are not going to stand in order to see their sons going after their own fellow sons, or their daughters going after their own daughters, suddenly you became a friend to Africans. And you want to impose, you want to force them in order to go against their own, their own culture. Are you people really normal? Are you people really, did you people really understand the magnitude of this hypocrisy? You're flexing your muscle on the people. Why not meet your mates in the battlefield? Go and meet them. Your mates are out there. They are taking over Ukraine. They are taking over Ukraine. They are taking over. China is taking over Taiwan. They are taking over it, and you people are out here. What you people are after is to be able to be propagating your LGBT every angle of what small countries. When nobody asks you to come there in order to be able to do, how can you even go? How can you even come into that mindset to be able to go into somebody's family and tell them how they can be able to raise their children? Who even gave you people the audacity to be thinking like that? Actually, how did you people came into that mindset? If not because of your if because of your corruption, because of the rebel of the moral degradation, you people are falling into the gutters. With your way of life, you people have been derailed so low that you people don't even know the value of what moralness is. You people have degraded so low that you people do not even know the value of what the democracy that you people are preaching about, or you people are propagating about, is all about. It is too shameful to see the act of how you people have been acting all over the world. There are so many things you should be able to be worrying about. Worry about your way of what is going to befall the fall of the dollars. I know that so many of you are already shivering, are already afraid of what is going to befall it, which is why you people are trying to do what you are doing in the continent of Africa in order to do what, to dethrone those people who are against the LGBT. So you want to use this window in order to come in and then milk the whole continent itself. But it's not going to work for you people, because the children of Ham are going to be awake to this your act. You people got to be able to rethink and be able to. This message is to those particular American governments and the people who are propagating that they're saying that they are they are the upholders of democracy, and yet they are the ones that are number one breakers of the same democracy. You are sending troops. You are pushing everything into the Ukraine, causing the whole world to be at war, causing hungers to be in the whole presence because of what? Because of the actions of what you people are taking over in Ukraine against the right. Go and fight those people who are called the children of the children of Jephthah. These are the people that you need to be able to be worried about. But no, you can't deal with them. You cannot deal with the ones who are in China. All your concern is about Africa, Ghana. You go to Uganda, you go to Kenya, you go to Nigeria, you go to different countries in Africa, trying to be able to do what, to shit in different places, to leave your footprint in those particular places. What has become of you people? I thought you people are all about democracy, but it has gone into the gutter. You people have degraded yourself. You people have become a laughing stock. I'm talking about the government. I'm not talking about individuals here, of course. It has turned to you have turned into a laughing stock. Very soon, the value of dollar is going to be nothing. The whole thing is going to crumble. Come out of her. What they're abusing about, they're abusing, propagating, forcing other nations in order for those nations to be wearing pampers. Are you people out of your mind? In order for males to be wearing pampers. And this is what you call democracy. Forcing other nations to be able to go into something that has nothing to do with their culture. You need to be able to understand what is going on, my brothers and sisters out there. And this is why I made this brief message, in order to be able to let you understand the magnitude of things which is going on in the west coast of Africa. LGBT movement have no place in the continent of Africa. This is against their culture. You don't come into somebody's house and you tell that person how to be able to run his own house, unless you are a criminal. Unless you are a criminal, which so many of you are. Unless you are a criminal. And this is what you are doing, trying to already started to be able to do what, to threaten them with sanction. Are you people, where is your, you people are out of your mind. Go and deal with what have already crumbled, causing the crumbleness of what, of your own currency. Don't come to Africa and begin to be able to say that you want to steal all those things by proxy. The eyes are open today in order to see the movement of what is going on in the motherland. And we're saying this to those people who are in support, because of course, like I said, you know, the people in the continent will never stand in behind and support somebody with their two naked eyes, support somebody who is in support of what, of LGBT. People should go and seek for that in another planet. A word, you know, they say is enough for a wise. America, you need to be able to get your shit together. You people are losing value in everything. I'm not talking about the people who are, you know, the individuals, but the governments that are running those particular people. The people themselves, they have to wake up to the reality of what is going on. But you people are losing value. Talk about the nation there. That's, you know, it's losing value. It's losing value day by day because of them fuck-nosing, you know, prying into affairs that has nothing to do with them. You go into a country and then you are telling the country they must accept LGBT, because who are you? Because you are the god or what? Who are you? You come into somebody's house and all you can tell him is to be able, you must accept what we say. If you don't accept it, we are going to ban you and kick you out of SWIFT. We are going to do you this. You are going, the one that you did with Russia, don't you see how it's affecting everywhere? You tried it with the children of Japheth. What you see what is going on in the whole world? You have always power on the people that you think that you have power over. But when you meet your match, you begin to withdraw. You begin to slag back. Begin to slag back. I'm saying this, you know, to those who have eyes to hear, you know, because we know that there is an action, there is a way that seemeth right, but in the end, it is a way of destruction. There is a plan against the people in the motherland. And this is why we are here, to be able to expose them and shame and destroy those particular fingers. I pray may the Most High, whose name is Yahuwah, be the one to elevate my brothers and sisters in the name of Yahushua. Shalom, my brothers and sisters out there.